once said to me that Facebook might turn out to be the most transparent company in history, which I don't know if you remember that, but I was so excited when you said it because I thought that was such a great idea. And because I always believed that your company would have inordinate influence in the world, partly because you're such a good leader and because it was such a good idea. And obviously it's continued to be successful. But what goes on under the covers is not very well understood, right? So could we come to understand it better so that people would be not so suspicious about things like those things I mentioned?
So when it comes to newsfeed ranking, I actually think we're very transparent. Every time we add a new signal or make a change, we publish that, right? And we explain why we're doing it and what signal we're adding, and we bring people in to talk to them about it. So that stuff is out there, and we'll continue to do that. I mean, that's a big part of what we do, and we take that seriously. I've seen some of the stories that you're talking about around this election. Personally, I think the idea that fake news on Facebook, of which it's a very small amount of the content, influence the election in any way, I think is a pretty crazy idea, right? And it's voters make decisions based on their lived experience, right? I mean, one part of this that I think is important is we really believe in people, right? And that they can, you don't generally go wrong when you trust that people understand what they care about and what's important to them, and you build systems that reflect that.